I have been getting more and more posts on Facebook, or Facebook posts that are being shown to me that are all these like cute, cozy locations that are probably not real. They're probably AI generated, but nonetheless, they're very appealing to me. And so today we're going to dig into kind of that relationship that we have been pursuing in previous videos around tiny houses and decluttering and slow travel, and the appeal of those sorts of settings to going through mid-career crisis or career transition, and what that connection is, and how we can really leverage that to our benefit. So welcome to the channel. I'm Jeanette, the Northbound Coach, and I'm so glad to have you here with me today. So I wrote some notes on this topic as I was reflecting on the concept of cozy, and what's so appealing about a cozy atmosphere. And the first thing that came to mind is that cozy really provides a comfortable setting, a space where we can really relax into reflection. Like when you feel like, I put on my scarf today, when you're feeling like you're warm and comfortable and in a space surrounded by, things that you really love, you feel safe. And it's a place where you can kind of relax into the idea of reflecting on what the particular circumstances are, and starting to reflect into, well, what can we do about those circumstances? What are some of the options? So in this state of relaxation, because of the coziness, that opens the door to it. Okay, this is closely related, but besides the environment being cozy and offering a space for reflection, it also is just a space of that is reduced stress and anxiety. I don't feel like you can be in a cozy space and have stress and anxiety. Like, they just don't go together. So when you're feeling particularly cozy and comfortable, those feelings of stress and anxiety are not so present, and then that opens the door to being able to be our most creative selves and problem solve around, what are we going to do next in life in general, and specifically around career related things. I think also this feeling of coziness, and maybe the scented candles that are part of my cozy environment, really encourages much more positive emotions. So there's something about feeling cozy and comfortable and taken care of that brings out the happiness and the contentment sort of emotions. It's not like, oh, I'm freezing cold and out here, on the frozen lake by myself, not sure what step I should take, if the ice is going to hold me up. None of that exists in the cozy environment. Instead, you might be by the frozen lake, but your cozy environment is keeping you safe. And so for that, all of the more positive sense of the emotions comes out. And of course, then, building on the first 2 points around a space for reflection, a space for, a stress-free environment, that's, paves the way for more creative thinking. I think that there's a cozy environment often feels like it's a connected environment. So cozy can mean like I'm there on my couch with my, bundled up with my blanket and my scented candle, and I'm reading my book, and I'm just in full relaxation mode, or I'm planning for the future by myself. But there's also a sense of cozy connected to other people and in connection with community, with our friends and family, the people that mean the most for us, not the most to us, not for us. So being with those people, I think that cozy is also community. And of course, when we're thinking about making changes in our career, the support of community is, of course, an important element there. And then finally, my fifth note about cozy is that it is a place where we can really explore and innovate. And that exploration may take the shape of things like, in my cozy environment, I'm gonna maybe, do a little coloring, or I'm gonna do some painting, or, it's maybe some sort of hobby related sort of a thing that we're doing there as a first exploration. But in the course of doing those activities, we're opening up the door to different spaces for our brain to go in being able to think about maybe more out of the box solutions for what comes next for us in the case of, career decisions. And speaking of that, I wanted to bring to your attention, in the description box, I have a link. I am going to be hosting a free webinar workshop for a limited number of people coming up on December 4th. I have called it 5 Keys to a Quick and Easy Mid-Career Transition or Transformation. So whether you're thinking of making some small changes in your career, or you're really thinking like you might be on the cusp of doing something really big, making a big sort of a change, I have 5 keys that I want to share with you to make that easier. So grab your spot. There is a link to register for that. Again, it's free. And that will be in the description box. So I'm so glad you joined me today. I'd love to join you in conversation in the comments, so please post there and like and subscribe, and I will be back in a few days with another video. Until then, take care.